Stapler. And stapler.
Hi, greetings from India. I'm Himali, your host for today's webinar. I would like to make it a very interactive discussion today. I'm waiting for everyone to join. Okay, so my name is Himali, and I'm going to be the host of today's webinar, which is basically regarding customer experiences and what is the crucial, what role plays the role in insurance industry. So we are going to understand how important is a customer experience when it comes to insurance industry, and to give us some valuable feedback, to give us the knowledge, we also have our industry experts. We also have a subject matter expert with us who would be adding more value to this discussion. So I would like to introduce you to Dr. Dear Vasan Gohil. He is from the Hodusoft team and he works as a regional sales manager, basically taking care after West and South African markets. And also, I'm privileged to introduce you to Dr. Ruth. She is our industry expert and she carries around 30 years of experience in insurance industry. She basically looks after agricultural insurance as well as life insurance. So we are happy to have both of them over this session and this webinar. So I would also like to make it very interactive because I would like to know where are the participants from. I would also like to know which industry do you represent so that we can get to know each other better in a good way. So I would request everyone who has joined this webinar to kindly put down in the comment box which industry they are from and which country they are representing. Hi Bhagirath. Hi Jigar. Hello, joinees. I would request everyone again to kindly put down their industry in the comment box, also the country they are participating in this webinar. So this will actually help us to know each other better and we can definitely make it a fruitful discussion and make sure that when we wrap up this webinar, we are going home with some knowledge and some industry expertise. Hi, Shashank. Hi, Violet. Pleasure meeting you. I see you are from Nigeria. Okay. So I would be taking you through this webinar, giving you a good insights on the insurance industry and what role does customer experience plays when it comes to insurance. So I would be, yeah, just a second. Ah. Okay. So this slide is basically, you can read it on the screen. So we know that in today's world there is a lot of competition everywhere in all the industries. So it is rightly said by Bob ID Manhui that if you are not taking good care of your customers, your competitors will always do that. So you have to make sure that you are in competition and you are trying your level best to adapt to new technologies, to stay updated with the market, and you are making sure that technology is not a game changer. It is actually supporting you to boost your business. So this would be the agenda that we would be covering under this webinar. So starting with, we would be discussing about the top roadblocks, top challenges that the contact centers are facing when it comes to insurance. We would also be studying about the changing customer needs and what level of competition is affecting the insurance industries. We would be also covering the topics on operational efficiency and the challenges faced because of high call volume. At the same time, we would also be discussing the agent burnout, attrition, and also the productivity. And we would also be covering the quality assurance, monitoring, and data security. And we would also be covering the industry trends. And in the last, we will be covering the question and answer slot, which would be a dedicated slot for you to put down all your questions. So meanwhile, when we are running this webinar, I request you, for any of the slides you have any questions, please note them down and please put it on the comment box, and there would be a dedicated slot aligned wherein we would be completely dedicating it to the question and answer round, and we would be also having our technical experts to answer all your questions and make sure that we all are on the same page. Hi Tamer, nice meeting you. Can you let me know where you are from? Hi CG. Hi Nosa, I see you are working from Nigeria. Okay, so I will be moving to the next slide. Okay, so I wanted to mention that this would be taken by my colleague, Mr. Vasant Goel. He is an expert in the subject, and he would be letting you know the top call center priorities in African market, and he would also be showcasing you the top listed challenges that the insurance industries are facing. So over to you, Vasant.
Thank you very much, Himali. Yeah, hello, dear attendees. I'm Vasan Goyal, your speaker of the hour. So, welcome to our webinar. And in this 45-minute of webinar, we hope you learn how to improve your customer experience in the insurance industry or any industry you are currently working in. So, as we are going to discuss call center priorities in the Africa or any the region of the globe, so most of the businesses are having major challenges with agent performances and operational inefficiencies. So, one of the data of Call Miner that suggests that nearly half of the businesses struggle with these challenges of agent performances and operational inefficiencies. And because of these challenges, the average call handling time has been increased, which is a really big concern for the businesses. And keeping this main things of the agent performance, operational inefficiencies, and average call handling time, let's look at the major roadblocks of contact center in the insurance industry. As rightly highlighted in the previous slide by Himali, that if you are not going to take care of your customers, then your competitors will. This shows how tough and competitive the insurance industry or any industry market that you're currently working in. And as we see, the market is really competitive. So the market demands your business to upgrade. And as the customer needs are also changing from time to time. So you need to upgrade your business as per the customer needs. So if you are not upgrading your business, if you are not changing as per the customer's need, or if you are not staying in the competition, then this could be a major roadblock for your contact center solution. Talking about the operational efficiency, how efficient and how satisfied your customer is directly proportional to the operational efficiency and agent's productivity. At this moment, I remember a beautiful example that I have a world's best technology smartphone, which would have a more than 100 features. But if I don't know how to utilize those features for my advantage and growth, then I would say this is a major roadblock for me. Likewise, businesses also demands you to upgrade your resources and to utilize those resources wisely and efficiently, be it the agent, be it the technology, or be it the platform. If you're not utilizing your resources wisely, then this is a major roadblock for you. Moving forward to the next roadblock, this is something we all have faced when we personally call to the call center solution. And to be honest, I also have faced this challenge multiple times, which is a high wait time. So, for any customer's call, having the right agent for the right skill at the right time is very important. One thing I would like to mention here is that time from customer dialing a number to the time that call connects to the call center agent. This time should be as minimum as possible. If you have a high wait time for your customers, then your customer is going to be really frustrated, and this could be a major roadblock for your contact center. At the same time, when you are dealing with the high call volume, you also need to take care of your agent's burnout, which is also really important for you and your agents to work efficiently and give their best. Also, you need to take care that which agent is taking longer time for a call and why. So you need to identify which skill they are lacking, and so you can fill those skill gap and improve your agent's performance and service, which will allow you to have a very good first call resolution ratio. It will also improve your CSAT score. That's why quality assurance and monitoring is a major roadblock for the insurance industry. Last but not the least, we need to know that why data security is very important and a crucial roadblock. Because to meet the customer expectation, you need to win their trust. And when you are trying to win the trust of your customers, you need to make sure that your customers' data is secured and safe with you, and for that you need to have a right solution. So today in this webinar we all have gathered here to discuss about the contact center in the insurance industry or any other industry, and how we can overcome these challenges. We also have our subject matter expert, Dr. Ruth. So I would request Dr. Ruth to give us more insight about the contact center industry and specifically the insurance industry challenges. So, Dr. Ruth is a versatile new generation transformational leader with a distinct track record in implementing winning strategies and delivering value that surpasses stakeholder expectation. I am really delighted to inform you all that Dr. Ruth has over 30 years of leadership experience spanning across various economic sectors, notably like retail industry, hospitality, banking, and specifically insurance industry. In insurance, she is an expert in life insurance and agriculture insurance. Currently, she is the chairman of Agricultural Finance Corporation Insurance Company in Zimbabwe. Now, I request Dr. Ruth to please give our attendees insight about the insurance industry. Please, Dr. Ruth.
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to my colleagues across the globe. So I speak passionately from an insurance industry expert and a receiver, particularly for this product. Yes, Ultimate product, and start with this very interesting slide where we see what PwC did in 2018 to 2021 on a survey of around 6,000 insurance customers. And they wanted to find out what the issues are regarding changing customer expectations. So the first thing that they obviously look at is, and I would like to term this speed and efficiency in which the product is received. So speed and efficiency, customers value quick responses and efficient service. So insurance call centers should prioritize reducing wait times and resolving issues promptly to enhance customer satisfaction. So this came out very strongly from the survey. And obviously knowledgeable support. Customers that expect agents to have in-depth knowledge of insurance products and policies. continuous training and access to information systems are crucial to meeting these expectations. So this was some of the feedback from PwC. And number two, very important, the Omni experience, which is a growing demand for seamless transitions between different communication channels, phones, the actual phones, emails, chats, etc. So insurance companies must integrate these channels to provide consistent service and information across platforms. And importantly, again, was the issue of proactive communication. So, and it came out that there is preference for proactive communication regarding policy updates, claims processing, and new insurance products for that matter. And insurance call centers must use automated alerts, and this appeared that those that do what came out in the survey are definite winners. And the feedback mechanisms itself, where customers appreciate opportunities for to provide feedback, and it also came out that these robust mechanisms for gathering and acting upon customer feedback to improve the service quality came out. So we see that very clearly 80% would switch careers due to lack of user-friendly interfaces. That is 80%, which is quite a very high number. And 77% would prefer to even channel their claims via their mobile. Very important aspect as well. And 45% there being supportive of the online carriers of that. So we see that happening quite a lot. So then when we move to the importance now of the omni-channels, which is very, very key, we find out that there are very important issues that come out on the omni-channels. And as we look at this, it clearly shows the importance for all insurance call centers, omni-channels, to really leverage on technology. Importantly, I think, is training and customer insights to really meet these evolving customer expectations effectively. So I wouldn't overemphasize the issue of personalization. I would like to feel that I'm looked at as a person. I'm being personalized as a person, and I'm not being looked at as just but one of those clients. So this obviously talks to seamless interactions. It speaks to availability. I want to underline the word availability. It speaks to availability 24/7. Call centers tend to benefit much, much more than any other, and the personalized service for that matter. So I really would like to emphasize this from an availability perspective. And then collaboration. I want to talk to enhanced collaboration. So amongst different departments, and you can understand that insurance is quite intertwined within it, be it staffing numbers, be it departments within it. I'm talking to the head office, I'm talking to different agents, different marketing units. I'm talking to back office as well. So that unified customer view, agents have access to a comprehensive view of that customer interaction. And when you talk then the core of insurance, you are now talking to seamless connections across departments, underwriting, claims, customer service. These then tend to be resolved more efficiently and very quickly using then these tools that are interactive, and that then results in team coordination, which then says our speed has improved and our quality of service has improved. And then moving to operational efficiency, which is where really the omni approach becomes seamless in terms of operations. We noticed that the resource optimization, as soon as we moved into these kind of technologies, suddenly there was a very efficient way of using the resources from a human resource perspective, from a reduced redundancy expectation, that is eliminating of these silos normally that would come in data. And we also looked at the duplication of administrative burdens, which we quickly eliminated, because suddenly we could look at a one view or window, and that resulted in scalability of other departments within what we wanted. So the Omni platform handled volumes of customer interactions, particularly during the policy renewal periods, and there was some cholera outbreak, and we saw that we're using the scalability, we suddenly could use more people to resolve turnaround programs and problems for our customers. So that was very, very key during that sort of time. When we then moved to real-time analytics and insights, this coming out of sales and marketing is really a winner, because it speaks to these customer patterns, the preferences, the behaviors of clients that you can quickly pick out during a certain period. How do clients behave? How do customers behave? You are picking up that analysis. You are looking at trends very easily, because insurance business by nature and assumptions, trends are very, very key, and all these matrices suddenly come out. So you look at this data, which is the most important thing. It's real time, and it calls for resolutions that are identified immediately. And if there is need for issues of training, and that training quickly kicks in. And that's again from a very strong marketing background that I come from. One of the issues that I've used is I use this time for targeted campaigns. If there is a campaign that I really want to push, I've found that these channels have really worked for me to target specific people using specific agents, and obviously the cross-selling, upselling across the agents, and picking up preferences, historicals, and the key, I think, has really been the lead management, where we then sprout out certain leads that we would be wanting to utilize. I think all having been said and done, competitive advantage must come in. And that is really why we are in business, competing and winning and making more and more money. And we found that we've grown loyal customers over the years that enjoy this service, which is personalized in the comfort of our own homes. And that has really been good for brands that have worked with brand reputation, and also the issues around technologies and the analytics position that our companies have taken. So this experience has been very, very crucial, particularly in the evolving customer expectations, and more importantly, in the middle line, of the accountants will say the middle lines on the operational efficiencies. And we've enjoyed the time that that the omni channels have offered us. So yeah, I would like to stop here for now and hand over to my next colleague. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth, for sharing your insights on what the highly important, the good importance of having an omni-channel contact center solution, and how important it is to win the customer loyalty, because If your customers are not happy, they are never going to renew their policies within the insurance company. And I would also like to thank Vasant for sharing some of the commonly faced challenges that insurance companies are facing these days. So, taking the challenges in consideration, we have seen that agent burnout is one of the key challenge that insurance companies are facing these days. So, I truly believe that every company should have a strategy through which they can retain the good talent in the agents, because it's really hard to find the right talent in the market. So, if you have been fortunate enough to find the right kind of agents that can help the customers in the best manner, it's definitely a must for you to focus on the retention strategies, because when you consider to hire new people, there are a lot of things that will be changed, and a lot of additional costs that the company will have to bear in terms of training, also in terms of understanding the skill sets of the agents. So, for this purpose, we have framed a poll wherein we would be definitely interested in knowing your thoughts on the retention strategies. Which strategies do you think can help the companies to retain the agents and basically reduce the agent burnout and attrition in the insurance companies? So you can see from the screen, you have four different options. I personally feel that if we are giving a good additional courses training for professional development, that can definitely help to retain the skilled agents in the company for a longer time. But I definitely understand that every company differs from each other, and every company works on a different scenario. So I would like to know your thoughts. So I would request everyone to just choose any one of them which you think would be the best strategy to retain your agents in the company. Okay, so meanwhile, I would also like, since meanwhile other peoples are picking up their answer, I would also like Dr. Ruth and Vasant to share their opinions on this, and which strategy do they think can help to reduce the attrition in the company. Okay, I can see that Rohit has opted for A, which is flexible work options, remote work options. Yeah, definitely, it is also one of the things that can help to retain your agents. I see Devang has opted for C, which is regular employee recognition and appreciation programs. Jigar has gone for option A.
Yeah, thank you, Himali. So personally, I feel that when agents burnout ratio is high and their attrition rate is also high in the insurance industry, so I personally feel that the additional training, if the companies are giving them, and when they are looking for their professional growth, so their attrition rate decreases and their professional development is also very important. So personally, I feel that D would be the right, good option.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Shashank, for choosing option C. So, meanwhile, others are typing. I request everyone that if you have any questions coming up, please put it down on the comment box. There would be a dedicated slot wherein we would be completely working on the questioning and answering part. And we will be taking all the questions all together so that the webinar can be smooth and we can share more knowledge with you guys. So I see Kinjal has opted for C, Gloria has gone for C. We see majorly we are getting the C as an option and as a strategy that can help to retain the agents in the company. Also, there has been a mix of answers, so people are coming with different opinions. That is completely all right. Okay, so I would be taking up the next slide. So this is basically the synopsis of what Vasant has discussed in the previous slides. He rightly mentioned about the key challenges that are actually hampering the insurance growth, and companies are definitely struggling based on this challenges. So the first challenge we see here on the screen is operational efficiency. So with the modern time, we see that there is a huge demand for automation of the routine tasks. Nobody actually wants to do manual tasks, so automation is definitely a challenge, a way through which we can overcome this challenge. And also for claim processing, customers are now expecting to get the claim processing done very fast. They don't want to wait for a longer time. And also there should be a tool through which you can monitor the performance, and you can identify the areas of improvement in any particular agent. So we have, in most of the cases, we have seen that high call volume plays a crucial challenge in hampering the growth of the companies. And sometimes when the call volume is very high, the customers have to wait for a longer time in the queue, and this leads to increased abandon rates. And a lot of time it happens that the agent miss out on several opportunities wherein they can upsell or cross sell. As we already previously discussed about the agent burnout and attrition, as I mentioned before, this can lead to inconsistent and poor customer service, because it's very tough to retain the agents, and it is even tougher to train the new agents who are joining the companies. Then this may also lead to lower productivity and increase recruitment and training cost, as I previously explained. So there are few more challenges that I'm going to take it up, that is related to quality assurance and monitoring. So one of the key challenge that companies struggle is regarding monitoring the performance of the agents, because not every agent would be performing well over the live calls. Some might not be able to handle the query in the right manner, and this may lead to longer resolution time. So if the skill is not right, the agent will not be able to handle the call, and definitely in this scenario the customer would be asked to call back again. So there might be opportunities that might be missed based on the improvements. There are a lot of challenges we face around data security and compliance, due to which the chances of data breaches increases, and this also leads to hefty fines and legal penalties, and this ultimately leads to loss of customer trust. Trust me, if the customer loses the trust in the company, it would be a very big loss to the company. And as we all know that today's market is very competitive, and we have a very strong competition in the market. This is majorly because of price sensitivity of the customer and competitive pricing of our competitors. And also nowadays customers are having a very huge and big expectation from the customer service, and there is always a demand for an omni-channel contact center that can help to connect the agents and the customers in multiple ways. So for this, the coming slide, we would be creating a poll wherein I would like to understand the different aspects of customer service that you think would play a very significant role in taking your customer experience higher in the next 5 years. So if you ask me, I feel all four of them are important, because it plays an equal importance. But definitely, as previously mentioned, every business is different, every style of working is different. So I would request all of you to be a part of this poll and share your feedback on this in the comment box. So we have four options. Do you think that personalized customer experience can change the game in the next 5 years? Do you think would it be seamless omni-channel communication, faster claim processing, or proactive customer engagement? So true, I truly believe that a faster claim processing would be something very important for customer service, because insurance is majorly about claim processing, as far as I know. So request you all to kindly put down your option in the comment box so that we can get to know the opinions of all the people who have joined this webinar. Okay, so I see Kunal has gone for option C, which is faster claim processing. I see Devang has gone for option B, which is seamless omni-channel communication. I see Shashank has gone for D, that is productive customer engagement. Okay, so I'm waiting for everyone's opinion on the comment box. Our love Kasambira has gone for option D, which is proactive customer engagement. So thank you everyone for sharing your thoughts. Definitely, I can conclude that a lot of people have either gone for personalized customer experience and a mix of faster claim processing and proactive customer engagement. So trust me, all the four are quite important, but every company has its own preference, and even customers' preferences differs from each other. Okay. Okay, so now is the time to invite Dr. Ruth, because in the coming slides she would be discussing about the industry scenario, about the industry trends prevailing in the insurance market, and showing some highlights on the same.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So I would like to agree with most of the answers that we've seen in on the polls, and but I would like to delve deeper and really walk you through some of the issues that we have personally experienced as insurers, and we've tried to come up with solutions to operational efficiencies within the insurance industry. And one of the issues that I would like to talk to is the automation tools and real-time analytics as it relates to claims processing. So automatic tools can streamline, and we've seen this in claims processing because of the handling of routine tasks. I suppose there is, and I know that there is no industry that has more data entries than the insurance industry, verification, initial assessments. So it's a very kind of a data intense industry. And when the moment that we look at omni channels, we are winners, because we find out that certainly there is a reduction in time required for claims processing, and then the issue of minimizing of errors because of the human factor and element. And we find that then agents are free to handle more complex tasks rather than the normal routine. And we then also look at the issue of real-time analytics, which is always a winner. Customers want information instantly. They sometimes want to use it there and there, but you find out that because of the issues outside, people who don't understand that customers are driven by instant responses, real-time analytics, and this also calls for call handling times. How long are people taking to resolve my problems? That is when then the advent of chatbots, which most of us, particularly in the Southern African market, have driven into and are driving in a big way. And I know that in Asian markets as well, chatbots have come in to improve customer service. The AI driven virtual assistants, again, we can see this in a big way. So these provide policy information instantly, and also the claim status updates, And this also really speaks well to some of this experience that we have improved over the years, both as users and also as leaders. And this has driven to accolades and accolades that while we actually have improved the way we deal with customers. But one of the key things I think that has really come up very strongly is the issue of fraud detection using these analytic tools and identifying patterns, particularly on the funeral policy area, the fraudulent activities. And this really enables insurers to take proactive measures. And we have benefited quite a lot in the repudiation of some of these that we've picked from the analytic tools, particularly in the detection. As we do this, then we also look at the customer insights, and we enjoy the information coming out of some of these tools, which then says we are able to offer our customers individual satisfaction. We see them being satisfied, and we are seeing also a pattern of loyalty as we more and more drive some of these tools, and they can look at the advantages and obviously the pickups that they also derive from. So we are seeing lots of advantages. I want to move to the seamless integration with insurance systems, because then we begin to see the CRM, the customer relationship management, becoming easier and easier. And because the integration is now saying all customer interactions, policy details, claims histories, communication are stored in a central repository. And this information can be accessed easily. And you then say, wow, is my information this ready? And it can be given to me this fast. And we also see the synchronization of various insurance systems. I know in my previous life we had one that spoke to policy administration, the claims management and billing, all put in and synchronized across all platforms. And this ensured that all departments had up-to-date information, and we avoided moving of personnel, moving of people, moving of paper files, and the whole system on policy administration. It resulted in us actually streamlining some of the workflows, and this reduced manual work, and we began to be more and more accurate, because there is nothing as annoying as an insurer that will give a client a wrong information, because you are suddenly talking to endorsements, renewals, and all sorts. And once there's an error, then there's a problem. And obviously, the big thing is compliance management, which also allows us to check automatically for compliance and any discrepancies. And we then bring this up. I want to move quickly to the workforce management and the minimized work time. I think this is a winner for the industry. A skills-based routine as well. We looked at it with my team, and we then saw that it also ensures queries are resolved and efficiently resolved, that accurately for that matter. And the agents tracking itself, which is real time. And this also helps us to identify areas of improvement, because agents, remember, are people, and they need to be assisted as we work with some of these solutions. But I think as I end the operational efficiency, which is a very, very key issue in this aspect, I want to say that there's value in some of these operational challenges, which when we begin to employ some of these apparatus or automation tools, we begin to see issues working for us, improving accuracy and compliance, and optimizing staff and reducing wait times, and we begin to see happier customers throughout what we've done over the years. I also have seen the issue of the high call volume, and I want to talk to this from a solutions of high call in the insurance industry. This is the intelligent call routine systems, because a policy is a policy, a claim is a claim. How do you then look at enhancing a customer experience through the routine system and the nature of incoming calls for to suit the agent who is based on skills and also expertise. For instance, a customer calling about a complex claim can be directly routed to a senior claim specialist. This we are seeing that our clients are liking, because you then don't have to be repeating and repeating the same thing about a client problem. So there is also the interactive voice response system, which we are tending to call the IVR system. Again, these systems handle routine queries and they check, and the whole issue is done without a live agent. So this reduces call volumes, and also we are seeing that it's enabling customers who prefer sometimes self-service for common requests. And you are then told to press 6 for this query type, 4 for this query type, and that again is resulting in huge efficiencies within our system. So that whole issue of handling calls that are pre-qualified, that gather necessary information before connecting to client to agent has really worked well for us. And I want to also overemphasize the issue of omni customer support on seamless integration, where we see various communication channels all integrated into a single platform, which really is very good, and it leads to a total experience on customer satisfaction. And we are thinking that that is the way to go. So just to sum up what I have indicated on the high call and solutions that we've tended to give for several clients that we work with, and the key benefits that we have recommended to some of our clients that are very close to us. What we've seen is, number one, the improved customer experience that has really come out very strongly. Number two is the operational efficiency, particularly on automation through IVR and predictive analytics. That has reduced workloads on our agents. Number three is the proactive customer engagement. So we've seen that there is lots of information that can be gathered, thereby reducing the number of reactive customer calls and improving the levels. And the last one, which is my favorite, is the competitive advantage of advanced technologies for handling calls, customer support, and all that is tended to make us win awards and awards on customer excellence. And yet it's really about automation and getting all these technologies working together for good. So I want to move to an important aspect of this person called the agent, who is, yes, going to face a burnout, but how do we help him? So there are many instances that human beings, such as agents, are affected by some of these technologies because they work faster than a human being. And so therefore, how do you help the agent to improve and win in some of using some of these very complex solutions? The reduced workload itself, I think, in the automated call handling, because some of the calls are taken by the automation. and the mundane administrative tasks, some of the data entries that are entered in, and the documentation that is automated through. That also frees up agents' time and reduces the risk of that repetitive work and the burnout. And we also are seeing the automation coming in from the issue of resolutions that are done quicker than what an ordinary human being would otherwise do. And by that, we are also seeing regular quality checks. I think when we look at quality checks and engage the agent, particularly on a one-on-one, we then check issues of compliance and quality standards, but what that helps the agent with is the improvement of skills and performance. Imagine working in an environment where nobody ever checks on you. Nobody ever cares what you do. But the moment that you have a system that is able to predict the lows and the highs, and you are looked at as an individual, that actually is a good one. So in order to address urgent burnout and attrition, I would like to sum up the issues that we can utilize, and we've utilized this for our own agencies, and the particularly the benefits are that we've seen that there's been improved morale, particularly when we employ things like speech analytics and automating of routine tasks. And they then get the satisfaction that they are now only dealing with those important issues where they also apply their minds. And they've seen the reduction in the workload that they are otherwise subjected to. So again, the enhanced customer service, we see that real insights and continuous feedback helps agents improve their own performance by having a second person who is a machine looking at some of these things. I spoke about operational efficiencies, and we also saw that the time we started working with agents without some of these solutions, we were experiencing a very high attrition rate. But because of some of these tools that we then put in, we've seen over the years that there is more and more issues of reduction of attrition. There's a positive work environment generally, and there are opportunities for skills development. Again, as we work through the agents, more or less, maybe talking to a market that is a youth kind of feel for employment. We are keeping our agents from anything to 6, 7, 8 years still in the same job. So it means that there's something good that we are doing. In compliance and quality assurance, obviously, is one of the key issues that do come in. So I want to move quickly to the issue of the Q&A itself, which is the quality assurance, and touch on very key issues on the issues of quality assurance. So I would ask myself on monitoring and recording, because why is a call monitoring and recording essential in the insurance industry? And this question must be answered. And the simple answer is that this industry is highly regulated. And the issues of compliance, the issues of quality come to the fore because of its high regulation. And without a recording that you can fall back to, sometimes you can struggle even to monitor and help to comply with some of these regulations, policies, and non-compliances. Sometimes penalties come in because of these simple things. And the human mind, the nature of a human being says, the moment that I know that I'm recorded, my conscience is telling me that I have to improve or be alert in whatever form or manner I'm working with. And this is a good thing, quality assurance. And does a call monitoring system help improve service? These are questions that I jotted down, and I quickly put the answers myself. So it will always do, because there is real-time support for continuous improvement, and also the issue of comparing and analyzing my agents and performance. And I found that because we have different omni channels that we're using across industry, there are benefits from comparing the agent's performance. We benchmark. We also use gaps to see how these agents are really performing. So I have covered the issue of quality from these programs, and some people actually take people through to serious programs, which we were thinking also of introducing, where we are looking at a high quality service, ensuring consistency by standardization. Yes, we have manuals, but we're also looking at this issue of feedback and continuous feedback over and over. So there are structured processes and audits. We did audits in the last 7 years. We have been doing these regular audits and structured assessments within our environments, just to see how things are going and what else we need to do. So we have enjoyed this space in terms of comparing and analyzing our agents' performance, and obviously the quality programs. In some environments, they even do awards for best performing agents. They also use a lot of other things just to ensure that quality assurance programs are kept to the very high, to the maximum. So I'm almost coming to an end, colleagues. I just enjoy this environment. I want to talk to the data security also, and more in the compliance of the insurance industry. There are a number of issues that we are checked on as an industry, particularly in the Southern African markets, and I know that it happens in other markets as well. The issue of data and security for insurance is a must, right? There are multiple factor authentications and single sign-ons. So how do multiple factor authentications enhance data security in insurance centers? Obviously, they enhance it. And also, I think it's the right thing to do for agents. Also, it enhances security by also centralizing authentication and reducing the risk of fatigue in passwords and weak passwords. And so we're all here trying to protect by right what belongs to the customer. And we've used these environments quite critically. And the protection against cyber, it's something that is buzz, and what markets are also talking about. There is obviously the training of data handling, and I know that this is happening more and more in our environments, and it should continue to happen, so that then people feel safe around their own environment. And the last solution, which talks to competition and rising needs, it's really a no-brainer. So it's really meeting rising customer expectations on a personalization basis, and also providing a superior omni-channel experience. It's a journey, and I think from the time that we've traveled with Omni, we can see and feel that we can be deemed or named as a very high performance insurance guru in what we do. And what I really admire about this is the holistic approach to the high service standards. And we are always demanding for the excellence and excellence and excellence in what we are doing. So yeah, I would really like to say this has been an exciting journey, And I would, at this stage, possibly hand back to my colleague to then take it off from me. But I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience in the Omni channels. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, for your wonderful discussion and insights on the solutioning part. I hope the joinees have got everything that you have shared and a lot of features that can help insurance companies to overcome all those challenges that we discussed in the previous slides. So now this is a time for creating a poll, since we have given you a good insights on what sort of features, what sort of functionalities are there in the contact center that can help you to manage the high call volume, that can help you to meet up your customer expectations. So this is a question wherein we would like to understand your opinion. We would like to see which feature do you think would play a crucial role in contact centers and can help insurance companies to boost their customer experiences. So as you see, we have four options. That is the omni channel, which includes the multiple channels like voice, chat, email, and social media. We also have advanced analytics and reporting. Option C, AI powered chatbots and virtual assistant. And option D, call recordings and quality monitoring. So every feature has its own important role to play. So I would definitely want to know your feedback, your opinion on this. So request you all to kindly note down the option, kindly put down the option in the comment box. Thank you, Fred. I see you have opted for option B. Thanks, Bhagirath. I see you have gone for Omni channel. I'm waiting for other people to share their opinion on this. So trust me, I truly believe that all these four are important. But again, it depends on the situation, depends on the industry, and also depends on the company. Okay, and I would also like Vasant and Dr. Ruth to put down their opinion on the comment box. Thank you, Gloria. I see you are going with Omni channel.
Thank you, Himali. This all 4 points are really important features in the contact center software. But I personally believe that the AI powered chatbots and virtual assistant is going to be the game changer for the insurance industry contact center solution, as we are going to have the technological advancement and the slowly and gradually we are moving towards the AI. So this AI powered chatbots will be a game changer.
Thank you, Vasant, for your feedback. Hi, Shalini. I see you have gone for advanced analytics and reporting. I see Devang has gone for the option D, that is called recording and quality monitoring. So I think majority of the people have gone for either option B or option A. So I think we can take the next slides, which would be basically about the industry trends. And I would again request Dr. Ruth to take it over from her side and share her insights on the industry trends.
Thank you so much. So I think on industry trends, it really depends mostly on which industry, which client, what where the vision of the business is going. But I think what we have seen with what we've covered is really about personalization. So more and more people are looking at those companies that will give them value for why they need to be talking to them. And the sooner one is there to talk to me and give me a solution, that is where the industry is talking to. So speed, honestly, will be one of the key issues that industry is looking at, without looking at any machine, without looking at any, without considering which machine will take me there quicker and faster. So speed and efficiency, and ensuring that I get value for the information that I give out efficiently, and drive my sales, or drive the way that I am looking at it amongst a competition, and resulting with me gaining the experience is a notable differentiator. I think for me that would do the numbers for me, because I'm a commerce person. I'm always looking at saying, how best do I make more money utilizing the channels that I've got, particularly on Omni. And we are also finding that this experience, particularly on the call center, is becoming a unit on its own, a standalone unit that has a big budget, that must perform either inbound, outbound calls, and resulting with a dollar sign. But the most important thing really is about the passionate experience that you give to a client. And the thing about experience is that you always remember the experience, whether it's good or bad. You always remember the experience. But I think fundamentally, clients remember bad experiences. It's very easy and simple to remember a good experience, but clients always would remember a bad experience. So I think the sage in these multiple channel integrations is the way to go for industry. And I can't imagine an industry um, at this date or this time and period that is really sitting out there and not competing amongst the omni channels, because you must be talking to some gadget right now, either your phone or your laptop or any kind of communication channel, and these must be talking to each other, because I want to see asymmetry throughout all my communication channels. And that's really where the industry is going. And that's the simplistic view about who will get there first with the most precise information that will help me to make a decision and spend more and more. Because for me, as a commercial person, I want them to use the information to either get a new client into their policy, get the rate, get my claim paid, and that's it. So thank you so much. That's the industry trend.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth, once again. I would like to remind everyone who has joined the webinar, if you have any questions regarding any of the feature, please put it down on the comment box, because we are going to come up with a QA slide wherein we will be having our experts to address all your questions and provide us answers to them. So moving ahead, as you know, we are hosting this webinar on behalf of Hodusoft. It's basically the company that I work with. So I would like to quickly introduce you to the company Hodusoft. We are basically in unified communication solutions. We basically help companies to streamline their customer support journeys. We help them to streamline their customer experiences, their operations, and drive growth. So under Hodusoft, we have two products under this brand, under the flagship products basically. First is the Hodu CC omnichannel CX suite. It is basically a solution that would be helping companies, basically the insurance companies, to overcome all the challenges that we have just discussed in the previous slides. So just a glimpse on the product. It has self-service IVR, which can automate the issues which don't need custom agents involvement. We also have speech intelligence. We also have intelligent call routing. We also have automated call distribution, and the solution is capable of going up to 2,500 seats on a single server based on the server capacity. On the other side, we also have another product called as Hodoo PBX, which is basically an IP-based PBX software, which comes with a lot of features. A few of them are listed here, which has advanced reseller module, least cost routing. We also have prepaid and postpaid billing options. We also have payment gateway integration. We also have 5,000 plus concurrent calls and 50,000 plus extensions based on the server capacity. Okay. So I would request everyone to kindly note down their questions because we would definitely like to address. And meanwhile, I would like to introduce you to our technical expert from Hodusoft team, Mr. Manish Yadav. He is a highly experienced and a highly skilled person having more than 14 years of experience in designing and implementing solutions in telecom industry, and he would be happy to make it interactive and address any of your questions and provide the answers to them. So people, please shoot down, please put down your questions here on the chat box. We have our team ready to answer them out. Okay, I can see on the screen that there has been a question posted by someone which is related to AI module. So he is asking, how do the AI module help in insurance call center industry? So I would request Mr. Manish Yadav to kindly address this question.
Hello everyone, myself Manish, and I'm working in a Hudu Soft organization as a solution architect. And based on your questions, I just give you one information. Like in the current scenario, the AI module is in a very trendy form. All of customers, they are very excited to know how the AI is help for their current environment or current business. So here I just give you one idea about that. With the Hoodoo product, you will get the option like you automate your customer experience where the customer is called to know their claim information, they do know near what's the payment options and what's the benefits of the insurance. So based on that, the different scenarios is there in the insurance industry where I thought not required much manual intervention is required. So for that scenario, we will integrate our AI module. So with the help of AI module, your customer inbound query 60 to 80% resolve over the self-service IVR by using the AI method. Okay. So one option is this. The another options, we also provide the multi-channels with our product where we integrate the all omni-channels with our solution. So in that solution, we also involve the AI bot. So with the help of the bot, customer is raise any query and the bot is replied to frequently and manner way and resolve the customer's queries. So it's a very helpful for the insurance industry. They will also run their campaign with the more efficient way with the less manpower and the good productivity with the help of AI modules. So hope so you will get your answer.
Thank you, Manish. I want to share the other question that has been posted on the screen. where the person is asking that I'm running a call center for multiple insurance agencies where I'm facing a big challenge. I have huge customer database and it's very hectic to reach multiple customers in a short time duration. So the person wants to know how he can overcome this challenge.
Yes, audience. For this scenario, I just give you one thought process. Like if you have the huge data, so first we will the big challenge of that. On that data, I want to initiate some outbound campaign. So how I know how much data is connected in this huge bulk? So in that scenario, we will offer some scrubbing dialing logic where you will upload your huge database, and that database is scrubbed in a like half an hour or 30 or 40 minutes, and give you provide the some connectivity calls. So you will upload the same data in another campaign, or you automate the same data upload in the another campaign automatically. And in that campaign, you will add your call center agent, and that agent receive the calls and provide the solutions to your end customers. So that big data you will achieve in a short duration in the manner way. So Shashank, hope sure you will get this answer.
Thank you, Manish. There has other been question raised by Miss Siji. She is asking that under Hodoo CC, does 2,500 plus seats means number of agents and supervisor? If yes, what's the highest seat of the solution can take?
Yes, Siji. In that scenario, I just confirm you, the our solution have the capability to handle the 2,500 plus seats. So in that seats means we are include all the agents license, supervisor license, and the team leaders. So that all the things include in that.
Hope CG Manish has answered your question up to your satisfaction. Request other people to kindly put down their questions because we will be wrapping up the session and we want to make sure that every question that has come up in your mind is resolved before we end up this session. Okay, there has been other question posted on the screen. Here the person is asking, as an insurance agency, I am facing an issue where my customers I called on the call center number to check their policy status, payment options, and claim status. I face my call center agent's presence. I not much required to know how do I fix the issue and provide the quick and smart solution to my customers.
So team, for this scenario, I just we have the solution in my product where you will provide the self-service IVR mechanism. We integrate your database APIs with our product, and with the sync up of the real-time APIs, we provide the all the options, and by using the AI module, so customer will get all the queries without wait on a queue more and more time, and they will get the shorter duration their answer. So with the help of our AI module and the self-service IVR, you will achieve these queries in a faster way.
So I'm sure you people have been very supportive and very patient in listening all the solutioning parts. And I can understand that as a human, there might be questions, but somehow it is not popping on your mind right now. But definitely, when you go in details, you will have more questions, and we would be more than happy to answer them. So I'm going to post a link on this chat box wherein you can reach out to us in case of any questions, or if you wish to have a live demo on the product, we would be more than happy to schedule it for you to give you a good understanding on the platform. So I would also like to share some of the great work we have globally done, the kind of awards we have won in the global market, so that you can get an idea how good our product has been performing in the global market. So as you see on the screen, Hodusoft has been awarded by several products. We have been awarded by GetApps, Gartner as a category leaders in this year itself. We have also been awarded by Software Advice as front runner ups 24. We also have been awarded by Captura Shortlist 23. We have also got several awards under Unified Communications for the Product of the Year 23, and also been awarded by Software Suggest and Information Technology Award, Gold Globe Awards, which we achieved last year. So I would also like to share some of the renowned customers that we have onboarded from the African as well as the Middle East market. So as you can see on the screen, we have successfully onboarded a very big customer called UNICEF. We have Coronation Insurance from Africa. We have Safety Net, health insurance specialist. We also have Turaco Insurance as our customer. We also have onboarded Anchor Insurance. We have Takaful Oman. It's a bank. We also have a VFD Microfinance Bank. We have Air Peace and Abbe Mortgage Bank. So this has been valuable customers in the fintech domain. So I'm thankful to all of you for joining this webinar, and I hope the session has been productive and has given a good knowledge to you. And if you are a company facing any of the challenges around customer engagement, then definitely you can reach out to us. We would be more than happy to take it ahead from there and provide you the best solution to your problems. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth. Thank you, Vasant, for contributing towards this webinar.
Thank you very much. It has been my pleasure. Thank you very much, attendees, for your time and patience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.